Fingers crossed this is not going to just kick me out. And I had a total shutdown. Sorry, people, but welcome back to Lazy Mini Painting, where shit goes wrong for no fucking. This is the problem. I've just been streaming for so long, haven't I? I'm 11 seconds in and I've already swore. So let's remember the fact that I am on Lazy Mini Painting and I have not yet been streaming on this stream for 5 minutes. So we will find out. Now, I did have my earphones on because I did have Lee from Anfield Road Layout in the loft up as a guest. However, he had to nip away to do something, so I'm going to take the earphones back off. Because listening to me is not nice for me. Where are we up to? So now we have the Bat Creature, the Bat Rogue, 90% done. 90% done. I just need to give him a wash at the back. I need to give his ass a wash and his legs a wash. Wait, brown. Brown? Should I go for brown? No, I'm going to go for Chthonian Camel Shade. I'm going to stick with the greeny motif. I have no idea, Ali. Essentially, my entire system crashed. My notification is it's saying my CPU high CPU usage at 37%, but for streaming that's not really high CPU. And I don't understand why your comments are coming through on and am I only streaming this time on full view? Have I not got a portrait mode? Oh, just I'm not. I'm not able to tell this. So for everybody in watching from portrait mode, my Sparkles, my partner, will relay any messages because for some reason I'm just decided to tell me no, fuck you. You're only allowed to watch in full view mode. That's it. And obviously there's the crash stream that is still going for some strange. There we go. Turn that off now. Got a slightly brighter green on his trousers. With it being a white undercoat. So now we very much do have a Batman. The trousers stand out compared to the green. The black wings are obviously black and shiny along with his ears and the top half of his face. He does have Batman's bottom jaw, which is, yep, is what it is. But if I kind of give him a bit of that over a lot of things, it might give him a little bit of a matrix. That green set possibly add a couple of extra layers in to make that potion stand out a little bit more, like green one. So now he's at least showing that he has some. I don't like the fact that there is a long thing in the middle of two spherical things. Obviously, this designer had one thing on their mind when they was designing this model. Dirty little cretins. I've had my little bit of moan. Let's go. Right, that is that model done, but that is also one of the models that needs to go onto a wooden base. Oh no, not wooden base. He needs to go on top of the thing, and I don't even know what the top of the thing is going to look like. What I may end up doing is come up with it all in filler with including the base, and then kind of trying to push the base out from or remove the base somehow, so it just slots back into the. Who knows? I will try something. Yes, hopefully they can see if I'm live on landscape. However, portrait mode does allow me to pop up during people's short streams as well. So if they are doom spiraling and they don't know what to watch, stay here and watch me because I will waffle shite for fucking. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was huffing glue. Don't do that, children. It's a bad idea. But in this case, yeah, I need to super glue models to the base. So, woohoo! I know I do. I have recently, apparently, been put out to more children. I say children. I'm sorry. I'm old enough to classify anything as like 25 or less as a child. There are a lot of people that are 25, that are 18 and over that are mentally capable of being an adult and are. But there are also a lot of people that are 25 and low that are just basically mentally. I know 40-odd-year-olds that are just mentally children. They've never grew up. There's the guy playing with plastic figures, painting resin models to play a game. I can fucking talk, can't I? Hot kettle black. However, I am practicing a skill and something that I enjoy that doesn't harm people. Some of these other people that grow up, when they were on the playground, they were the one you avoided anyway. So. And hopefully this time we don't get another idiot like we got last time, who decided that he wanted a free country. And I'm sorry, mate, if you want to buy somewhere and own it, then you've got to pay for it. Whether it be an island, and if you want to buy a country, then fucking hell, you're going to have a lot of money. You realise how many South African princes are out there that are just willing to give you millions if you just send them $1,000? Oh, they can just buy places. It's like, what the... You have stupid money if you want a free country. Yeah, I don't have a free country. I've got to borrow someone. I've got to live in someone else's. And those pompous twats call. I'm not even. I'm not even a citizen. What is it? Subject. Or fuck themselves. I'm not one of their subjects. You got to try and learn about me, then fair enough. But good luck with that. Sparkles has give up, I think. So we have repaired bases. I need to. They're not gonna dry jar the fucking ages. Staying in them. How many models do I have ready to base? I need 9 models. For you go away now. Sorry. He goes up there now to be out of the way. Essentially done. Is that one of my art glyphs? That's one of my art glyphs. Awesome. I found one of my art glyphs I was looking for today. They're gonna go on Lasgow to cover up the Aegis and the thingy, the knee things that he's got written on it. Orcs don't remove it, they just go over it. So. Right, so we need 3 else. Right, so when I ask Sparkles this time, I'm going to ask her to pick one in mind that it's going to be on the wooden bit. And to think that there is, there's at least going to be enough space for 3, if not 4, other bad guys. Or bad guys and familiar. I'm going to remove the bad guy things and the familiar. Oh, there could be another rogue. Rogues don't have to necessarily be bad. He's going to be the bad familiar, so. Bad guy. Or not necessarily bad guys, but more ambiguous guys. There's going to be 2. But at least need 1 more. Tempted to make it a familiar. Yeah, so both the bad guys have a familiar. What's left? There is 1 more floor and 9 guys. No, not 9 guys. Some more. So, if you would like to pick the next one, please. And I'll pull off the one for that level. So we have Chester. Mash. Going on the. But not the bat one. The bat one is going on top of the. It can go on there if you want. He's a bard. He could be. We've got a bad bard and we'll have a good bard. And we have a bad rogue and we have a good rogue. Oh, that's a decision I've made. We have a bad bard. And he could be able to be Kenku. Yeah, of course they do, but fuck them. I prefer to make fun. What's the matter? Do I find the thing that you're spouting funny? Am I poking fun at you? Words hurt. Oh dear me. Don't get me wrong, I am not the type of person that wishes ill harm on people. No. Unless I say on most people. There are some people I would quite happily put through a meat grinder. But most people, no. So we have 2, we have 7 more that need. And Sparkles is choosing our next one. Oh, this one. Okay. This one is. Oh. Oh, it wasn't for me. But it certainly is. Right, what would represent aura? E. Oh. Oh. My dear sweet better half. Did you have to say that? Okay, for those of you who don't know, I do like Pokemon. Pokemon cards, I play Pokemon games. I have a favourite Pokemon. And Sparkles has just handed me this absolutely beautiful little character. And just as she handed it to me, she said it gives her Lucario vibes. Lucario is my favourite. It's it. Above and I can't deny it. When you built a team of 6 of them and specifically set them out certain ways, and you've got a box full of them, you want certain things. Yeah, it's my favourite Pokemon. I have a deck built around 2 Lucarios and yeah. So this one's been black and blue. Just telling you now. This one's black and blue. Oh, I could do it the shiny colours. What colour's the shiny Lucario? It's yellow and it's yellow, black, and does it still have blue? Shiny Lucario. Images, please. Okay. No. Nope, nope, nope. Standard Lucario is going to have to be. Now, the actual stomach is covered and there is no spike, but that's fine. I don't necessarily have to do the spikes on the back of the hand. That is also fine. But the predominantly blue with the black mask, black ears. It's not even black. No, it's not black ears, is it? No, and Lucario doesn't have a tail, so I may do a black tail. Mostly blue, but with a black tail. Right, okay. I don't want to copy it completely, but yeah, we need to start somewhere. Where's the black gone? There it is. And of course, we start with the first stage, which is always black. Take my black paint up. Does help. Are there new things? Because it only usually does that if. Nope. Right. That's good. For some reason. Yes. Yeah, if I close it, I don't get to see. Oh, I need to put those three back in the box. There we go. Don't want to lose them. I want to try and get them so we can actually stay on. Be okay and workable while. So. Black paint. You know the one thing that really blows about that crash that I had like an hour and a half ago? Now, I'm essentially starting a brand new stream. But anyone who joins now is gonna wonder what the I'm on about when I talk about stuff that I did like half an hour ago. Now, 45 minutes ago. Blue, because fucking crashed on me. Technical difficulties are so fun. Especially when you've got to completely restart everything. Once you've ended a stream on OBS, if it crashes, for instance, it ends the stream. Unless you're really quick on the ball, and I mean really quick on the ball. It pretty much logs you out of everything. It's not fun. So, standard setup, let's paint it black, all of it black, even though some of it is staying black. And in this case, we're going to selectively choose where it gets done with any kind of lighter colour. Because obviously some of the skin is remaining this colour. It's going to be this level of black. It may even take 2 or 3 coats in some cases. Could be alright though with just the main one. So it cannot be called Lucario. Even though I would like it to be. I would like it. Well, no, I wouldn't actually like it to be. Because Lucario is Lucario and this is different. But certainly some kind of spiritual or aura based glass. Whether that be another form of druid, and this one might focus more on wild shaping as opposed to spell casting, like Oak focuses on spell casting. This one could focus more on wild shaping. or as Lucario was a fighting type. Try and do maybe as a Blade Single Wizard. No, that doesn't feel right. Fighting Steel. Graviturgy Mage? Wizard? I know it is a made up one, it's not one in the player's handbook. And it does mean I've got to go look for a load of spells that aren't in the player's handbook. Get a copy and print them out, etc. But more of a gravity manipulating wizard doesn't sound like a bad idea. Possibly even more of an enhancement wizard, something that helps boost its allies. Haste, enlarge, reduce. Rather than being the standard, I cast Fireball. We're in a tunnel. I cast Fireball. Everybody has to take a fucking deck save. He blows up half his party because he upcasts it at level, whatever the max level he can. Which is usually enough to kill his own party. As soon as you get a Fireball, watch out. I don't think you'll have it by level 7, so. I'm not saying it can't go in your spell list. I'm saying specialist spells might be a bit different. Okay, I have a feeling something's gone horribly wrong with this return stream. Right, in which case, this is one where I'm apologising. I'm sorry, my computer just said no. You're not doing this right now. I'm taking at least a 30-second breather. Which was not very nice of you, it was rather rude. Must admit. I made sure it was nicely warmed up rather than running cold starting. But I'd not been doing anything overly strenuous or anything at all, to be quite honest, but idling. So you should have been nicely rested. Why it's turned into a bit of an ass for me, I don't know. Really don't. Good evening, Silvers. Or good morning, good afternoon. Hello. How are you doing? Your Nurgle Knight's looking good, mate. Your Nurgle Knight is looking good. And also, I like the. Is it your nose? Have I got that mixed up? I've got to go over look. Yes, this is a new stream because the other one fucking crashed on me. Work in progress. Scroll up because. Oh, and your Necron Lord. Oh. I want that. And you've done the face off that I'm proxying, which is. Oh, just look at that. I mean, my proxy for Gazgul's a bit tall, but yours is the chunky boy. Oh, is it your nephew says chunky boy and you've got Angeron? How much stuff have I got in here? Yes, no, there is the sword. With the nicely done Nurgle thing at the bottom. Ah, yeah, you've come out away from Silvers because it's crashed halfway through. Thank you very much, Ali. So the portrait view is up and running. Thank you for anyone in there because I can't see. I believe Sparkles is in there just to make sure. Yeah, you've come in at a bit of a weird time because essentially I've already been streaming for over an hour and a half already. And then it all crashed on me. So that wasn't nice. And now, obviously, I've started back up again to carry on. And the black's not drying. And essentially, now's the time I would normally go for my little restart my brew. While drying time's happening. Oh, actually, while I can do that, I can mute my desktop. Look, on the Discord, sir. Oh, you have updated this? You updated. Oh, you're updated. This night was looking nice, unless you're on about the... I can give on... I mean, it's the face-off that I'm... proxy. Oh, and you're doing an avatar of... I would like an avatar of Kane just to make sure I can definitely finish my Eldar army off. I don't think I'm... In fact, that might end up being one of the, the 2 yearly gifts you get to ask something for. That might take up the one at the end. I might go for an avatar of Kane. A real one, because I like the model. I do like the model, and hopefully there's a new one out by now. Or by then, should I? Thank you very much, Hal. You have a good night, and thank you for staying here with me and coming back for the second one. Does mean that I'm gonna have to... Aha, I can do that now. I hope. Because obviously I need a moderator within each. Where am I located at Silvers? I am in northwest England. I'm in Manchester. So it's easy enough. I should be easy enough for me to get. I hope. I hope it is anyway. With me living in the same country as the place that made it and that makes it and things like that. Oh, it'll let me view it in portrait mode on. It won't let me view it in full mode on my phone anymore. That's a bit of a twat. That is a bit of a twat. Yeah. You motherfucker. Okay, well, I'm not without things to do, so... And obviously, an Avatar of Kane, it has to be... Any reaction that it gets needs to have some kind of flame involved in it. It's an Avatar of Kane. Which I think is technically Khorne, but... Hey ho. That could be something, but Kane and Khorne are very similar. So we're gonna need about at least 8 of these bases covered in smaller sections of wooden planking. Is there a red and a... No, there is a red and a... The side of the red is a normal one. One of them. When I cut that smaller though. I'm going to cut much smaller. Crunch. Oh, that was a nice shot. Landed on my mouse. That one hit the cup and went in everywhere. That should be small enough now. There. And this is not even on the... Move the paintbrush out of the way. Absolutely. So I can grab another big chunk of this. Ah, you fucking son of a... Well, let's get them two there first. Because I may actually have to split this down just to make it even smaller and thinner. Pair of snips, a couple of magnets on, so careful I don't magnets. I'll make that a bit thinner. And then cover the whole of the base. Now stupid glue. And at that point, I'm going to go for a brief break to recover from the last stream. Hopefully, this has worked. I know that's a lot of fucking super. What I don't want it to do is accidentally glue the desk. I've got a feeling I have just done. But slide that and see the wet mark. Nope. That is very good. So hopefully they're going to dry by the time I come back in a moment. And then I can snip them off or put them off. I'll find some way to remove them out so they're round. I will see you all very soon. That means that I get to do this, I believe. I wish I could make this. There we go. That's better. I will be back very soon. Thank you very much, anyone who does stick around to view. I will be doing, if you're watching on the portrait mode, I will be doing this little character when I come back. Or at least starting the base setup, which is going to be a little bit different from last time. Oh, I didn't put the...
The secrets loud, concrete jungle, toxic shroud, shattered echoes fade away. In this world we disobey. Neon shadows fill the day. Rusted wires lead astray. In the dark, find our fight. In the chaos, born from night. Lightning strikes, the empty fades, chasing ghosts in cyber chains. Unseen faces lost within, buried whole beneath the skin. Hollow voices speaking codes, saying me through hide abodes. Brick by brick, we lose the fight. Shadow realm to void of light. Neon shadows steal the day. Rusted wires lead astray. In the dark we find our fight. In the chaos born from night. In the chaos born from night. In the chaos born from night. Born from night. Born from night. My love voices speak in codes. shadows creep the bleeding sky. City's breath, a poison dream. Voices trapped inside cracked screens. Unseen tears weigh on sleepless minds. Wake up to the nightmare. You're caught in the machine. Dreams lost in the alleys. Freedom's just a fading scream.
Hello, everybody. I am back. I just can't remember which host. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That should be okay. Although I could do without having all that full screen. Never mind. Wait. Oh yeah. I hope everyone's okay. I was away for a little bit longer than I wanted, but that's because I wanted to make sure something wasn't coming to the house. There was a lot of shouting, a lot of yobbery, and in the area I live in, if it's happening near your house, you want to know about it and make sure it's not coming anywhere near you. Oh, it's nowhere near me. Oh, he's going past. Where am a good snip? I mean, I could try them. Which are the wire cuts? Let's see if they work. I feel like I've got to put a lot of fucking pressure behind these. And I don't know if they're going to be ideal for getting the circular. I'm left the music on just because I think there's 6 songs in it now. And yeah, tell me what you think. Are they crap? Are they good? In this case, they might not be as relevant for the stream. They are more 40k based, I think. Yeah, definitely, because that was Necron based, wasn't it? So I'm going to guess that was Chaos. Oh well, I can get on this circuit. This is one of the big ones. And chunky ones. Ah, don't get your fingers caught in the wrong way. I'm echoing. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to have to turn the music off then. That should sort the echo out, I believe. Unless it's because my headphones are too close to the bloody microphone. But if the music's not on, I don't need headphones. Thank you, Sparkles. And I hope you're getting comfy. So, there we have a very rough circle section. Well, eventually. That's one of the models that can go on. So, I asked Sparkles before she went up to bed who she wanted to go on to the first one, and she said Shamash. So Shamash is being the first one. Which means getting the snooper glue out again. Oh dear. Right. Not very nice activator, but still, it's the only one I have. You need to add activator to that wish list. So if I do get a Amazon gift card through Bleach Mob Garage, I can get some Super Glue activator from Amazon, hopefully, because that's where the voucher's for. You're the first one on one of those bases. So there we are. Samash has a base. He will be stood on the residential area. He is a paladin, so that's not too bad a thing. And he is a paladin of what? I can't remember. He's a certain type of paladin. Written over that. Paladin of the Crown, so he's certainly a relatively high. But that is one base done. Next, onto this little. Now, as I said, I do want to only fill certain areas that I'm going to have blue. But I've decided the cloak itself is going to be blue. And I am going to go with the shiny colours. There's going to be a lot of yellow on it as well. First of all, I need to. And because I'm doing that, I am going to. Oh no, I can't because I still need the black. Ah! Oh well. I didn't wet my brush. I'm an absolute diff. Tiny bit of ivory in the place where all the ivory is. Wash my brush off again. And this isn't going to be a dry brush, I'm actually going to paint this on. So let's be extra bloody careful. And if we can, I want a picture of Lucario. Just for some small reference as to on his face where certain things go. How do you spell his name again? Oh yeah, Lurio. Right, so these triangles coming. Oh, shiny. I want the shiny form, don't I? Images. That one looks like the best one. Okay, so the bottom half of the jaw, and arrows coming in a little bit on the top. Ears, arms apart from the hands, and tail are all yellow. So there is a cross. Well, there's a section like that, and the hands need to stay black as well. Okay. Wrong bit of ivory. Very wrong bit of ivory. So. Wrong fucking brush as well, that was way too big. Go back to the GW brush. From the starter set, no less. So it's the basic of basic brushes from the Games Workshop. So in like that. And then follow the base jaw around. Okay, so that's that section. And tail. Also, what Lucario had a tail. Let me just double check that that is what he said. Yeah, Lucario does have a tail. So using the smaller brush just while I'm going around the trousers. And then I can go back to a larger brush just to make sure I cover the... Where his ears... Oh, no, his ears were black, weren't they? No, his ears were yellow. That's good. And I just realised I can go to portrait cam mode now. So anyone watching portrait, I'm about to join you in the chat. Sparkles, so hello. Thank you for the cup of tea. Let's go to a bit of a bigger brush now, shall we? It is easier after all with a bigger brush, isn't it? May take one or two coats. Ivory's usually my dry brushy colour, but I have quite a wet brush. And I do have to do the ears as well. And seeing as this has actually spanned over 2 streams, I'm not sure how long this one's going to actually run for. But I shall certainly get this set up. Still not sure on what to name our class for him though. But I do need to, seeing as Butterfly is going to be my character, although just as likely to be if I wish to run a spellcaster or whatever this one is, there is a good chance I will be this character. Just for anybody else watching, I do have a Patreon, which I'm hoping to build up so that I can start running D&D games with these. Obviously, D&D games take a lot of time and preparation. And they will be filmed, so you will be using miniatures, and this camera will be displaying. But certain characters will be a lot easier to see. But I will do the camera accordingly. Okay, so I need to wait for that bloody thing to dry now. But I also wish to do a small amount of dry brushing on the cloak. Damp. Get some ivory. Rub the majority of it off. Pick up by the staff for now. No, too much. Because although, yes, I want the tail to be nice and bright with the yellow, I also wish to have the cloak looking correct. Definitely going to have to do a bit of dry brushing there. Don't want the face being done, so I can't dry brush that. Cloaks, fellows. Should have done this before I did the ivory first, the actual painted ivory first, but right. So we do have a start to what is the Lucario themed character. Oh. But I'm going to have to let that paint dry, and that's going to ages. And I can't see the rest of the top board to make another base for Chester. This isn't going so well at the moment. I've got a lot of drying time. Some of it's going to take overnight because I've glued the top down for the actual second floor, which is why I've done the floorboarding on Shamash's base so he can stand on that second floor. Still got 3 more to make, but I need to be able to actually see them so I can match them up with the actual section itself so it doesn't look too weird. And I've got to start planning the mountain as well. The cliff face and what's going to go on top of the cliff face. What I might do is Astral Granite. Now I did get quite a few tubs of, well I say quite a few, I've got about 3 tubs of Astral Granite or Sterling Mud or something similar. But what I might do is coat the top of it in that, and then I can use that for the bases on, for like that and the what looks like Kenku Bard Gunslinger, and their 2 little familiars. So that should be interesting to find out about. So next week I've got a lot of bases, and I've got to finish that little model. In the meantime, though, we still have lots and lots and lots and lots of characters that need names and classes. There it is. So we have the Rogue Bat, which Sparkles has not written down. I know there was another suggestion in the other stream. Sparkles has not written that down. So we have the Rogue Bat, which needs to be either assassin or thief. Also needs to have the Shiny Bee, which needs a name, which is, where's the Shiny? Shiny Bee over here? Yeah, Shiny Bee is over here. This is the Shiny Bee, who also needs a name. We have the Monk Red Panda. So we know he's a monk. So we know he's a monk. We know that for a fact. He's also a trader, has a background, got lots of money, but he's yet to have a name. Anyone can think of one, that's fine. We also have the Copper Cat, who technically is a blacksmith for the village, but he does not have a name or a class. I was thinking possibly Artificer or Forge Domain Cleric. One of the 2, just because it kind of goes. But I'm not sure which of the 2 for that. But it does also need naming. Quite a few, actually. The Purple Bunny. One of just be back on tonight. So she's back on her base. Or his. No, her base. With her nice, weird green stony axe. Ah, right place. So the purple bunny also needs a class and a name. As I said, my character, which is the barbarian butterfly. Now, obviously, I know he's a barbarian, but still no name thought of for. Suggestions are welcome. Please leave them in the description below, especially if you've got this far into the stream. They are more than welcome. What else do we have? We have Chester, who is here. Does not have a class yet. Now, not decided whether he bunks things with that big stick or whether it's a casting device. As I said, the barbarian does look like he should be a caster. But nope, it's a big bunking stick. We have Smash, which is the Crown Paladin. So we already have a class and race full stat sheet for him. Dragonborn, the only one so far. We have Nadal, who is the Paladin. Where are you, Nadal? Oh. Pretty much everyone from there upwards. So, Shadow and Sid, the two shark fighters. Gris, the wizard. Storm, the sorcerer. Cyclone, the little and obviously Sparkles and Oak, the two title characters. Sparkles being the cleric, life domain, and Oak being the druid, circle of land. Warlock bartender also, we do not have a name for. So, if you have any suggestions for those, please put them down in the comments below. Thank you everybody who came to either the first stream or the second stream. I know the second stream was much shorter, so please go back and watch the first stream if you've not caught it already. I did the majority of the work in that one, sadly. And I will see you next week. Once all the drying's done, we can continue on. I will touch up the tails and any other bits during that time, so that when I come to actually painted, I'll probably do that in the Discord channel, or yes, I'll probably do that in the Discord channel in open chat. So no paywalls. Everyone. Don't think it'll be that long, or if I am, I'm going to be painting Tyranids as well. But yeah, I will clean that one. But until then, I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Thank you very much for watching. Drive safe and enjoy the rest of your day. Good night if you go to bed. Thank you.